We are just about 4 miles off the shore of Lake Erie at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo.
Curtis Samuel on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
Here's Allen. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And where did this one go out? Now they'll start with good field position, 45-yard line.
45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Now Goff. And this is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Brock Wright. 37 yards. And the Lions have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo.
Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
To the air, Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Down the left sideline. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards.
Bills first down. First and 10 at the 18.
Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir from 17 yards out. And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Prater for the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
Ties the game at 7. Matt Prater set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Their own 19-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take over here up near the 40.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 30.
They start the drive with Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
The tackle made.
Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
It's a gain of 5.
Now
Brings
second
up
and 5.
56. Middle.
Now Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Second and 10. Allen now looks to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Off play action. Allen going to run with it. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On play action, Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 17-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Allen going to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football.
as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Now Allen. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Bills first down.
Cook. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. James Cook from 3 yards out. And the Bills have taken the lead. Now Prater to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Bills 14, Lions 7. Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
A loss of a yard on the play.
Here's 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Here's Goff. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
On 4th down, Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Bills will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now, their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's gotten them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row.
48-yard line.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Allen off the play fake. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Gibbs straight ahead. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Lions first down.
Gone. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
Now Gone. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Gibbs is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Goff now looks to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing.
And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here's Allen to throw it. Throw complete right side to Cooks.
Down the right sideline, Brandon Cooks.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Prater on to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Bills 21, Lions 14.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. This pass down the field for Gibbs.
And he's got some space here.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Allen going to run with it. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
On play action, Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
319.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
A 31-yard attempt.
Prater's kick is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL.
And now off to the races down the right side. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Jameson Williams, 73 yards. And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Allen going to run with it. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Allen. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. Still going inside the 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Looking to throw again on second down. Allen.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
Operating from the gun.
Allen going to run with it. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Picked up by DJ Reed. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gibbs. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
We go tonight. 180.
Goff now looking to throw.
Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
17 yards. That's good for the Lions. First down.
Now it's Goff.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
To the air again. Goff. Touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff.
And the Lions get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Kirby Joseph.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
DC.
After the interception, here's Goff.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And with the way things have gone so far tonight, I figured this was going to be a touchdown because he's wide open. But instead, the ball's laid out just a bit too far, and they come up empty.
Value 3, value 5. Go.
Here's Goff. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Joey Bosa able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
He's airing it out for Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Play action. Now it's Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the Lions' 36-yard line.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And Cook has it left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2.
The Bills are lining up.
Allen will try to throw for it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. It's complete. And he's not going to get in as a try for 2 comes up empty. So they will be unable to cut this to a field goal as the differential remains 5. Back now in Buffalo, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard
line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Here's Goff.
To the sideline and incomplete.
This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
Now he's into the clear again. Jameson Williams
Touchdown, Detroit.
Jameson Williams.
74 yards.
And the Lions use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Throw left side complete. That's Cook.
Now he's loose again. Inside the 10.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
James Cook,
65 yards.
And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Extra point good by Prater. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Matt Prater is set to kick
After
off.
the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
This pass down the field for Gibbs.
And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
And the Lions first down. A pickup on the play of 54 yards.
Back to throw. Goff.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 9.
Here we go. What's that?
A quick throw there is incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Again, Goff.
Going underneath, Gibbs has it.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
They'll run with Gibbs.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
DC.
At the 7-yard line.
Maverick. What's that?
Goff going to throw it. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's right. And in for the Lions touchdown. Brock Wright. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Lions get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Goff looking to throw. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And they will wrangle them down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing, Allen. Now he's going to step up and run.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Jack Campbell with a pick.
And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.